Good morning. Good to see you. My name is Merel Slotboom and I'm a Dutch kinesiologist. I call myself kinesiologist on the move, for I am a kinesiologist and I am in my camper car. So I'm moving all the time, moving back to Holland this weekend because I am going to give trainings and I'll be helping some people. Because I'll be working 5 days in practices, and today is about scaling and expansion and growth, and I have a very good example. I think yesterday morning I got an email. I was about to give a brain gym course. Today we're going to do corrections with exercises from brain gym. And my dear colleague called me or wrote to me, and she said, the rules have been changed in Holland. You can only be together with 2 adult people. So you cannot do your course live with a group. You need to or cancel or do it online. Well, this was not a, how do you call it, brain breaker. Obvious that I'm going to do this online, so I'm heading back a little bit earlier because I need to film. I will be filming Monday and Tuesday and then Saturday and Sunday because I need to be 1 day ahead of the group that will be watching. This is all about scaling and growing. If I was not in a growth mindset, I would have been swept away by the news that I could not do the course the way I am used to giving it the last 7 years. So I didn't feel that stress at all. I was just open and creative, and all good things came to me, and I had so many ideas. Of course, you can do a course by Zoom. You then do it directly with a group. You still have a good interaction, and it's being filmed, but that film cannot be sold afterwards because there's so much personal information in it, and maybe the subjects that are talked about are not interesting to the people that would watch it when they buy it for themselves. So I think Zoom right now is not a good idea to do it. I might change my mind, but for now it doesn't seem right. So I'm actually going to film it. I already got myself a very nice cameraman. This is very interesting as well. A cameraman was given to me, a professional one. I thought, wow, this is a chance. Then I checked in, and he's very nice, but he's very low in his energy. And I cannot work with people that are low in their energy. I choose love, I choose light, I choose to be the best me. So I choose to be in the best places, I choose to make the best material, and I choose to work with the best people. So this was a nice temptation. Very good cameraman and not good in his vibe. I could not do that. It would not have been a good course. So I prefer working with my boyfriend, who is very nicely up in his energy and who is a good filmer and who can actually montage it for me. So now for Holland, I'll be the first brain gym trainer to make it also online. This now gives me a product where normally giving the course costs me 4 days because it's my time putting in. Now it costs me 4 days and 4 days of the cameraman and some time of his montage work. So it's an investment, which is good. And then later I can put it on my website and sell it as a product. Now I have scaled because I don't have to repeat giving this course. People can just go to my website, choose at any time it pleases or suits them to go for this course, train. What do you think about it? So in order to scale, you need to be in a growth mindset, in a flexible mindset. And you must not fear the new, and you must not be a perfectionist. Very interesting. All my colleagues from Brain Gym Netherlands will be watching this video as well, because they are not used to making videos, and it will be in a way an experiment, not really, an example to them how this can be done, of course in their way, because everybody is different, so everybody does this course in a different way. There's the standard material that you all have to teach, but you can put it in your vibe and your energy, and that's why we have 10, 12 instructors, and we're all different, and we all have our own customers that follow the course. So that's why diversity in this case is a very good thing. If I should be afraid of failing, which I used to be, it actually passed by a little bit yesterday. My own teacher, so the one who taught me, is going to watch this video. I don't know what she will think of it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So if I'm bothered with her opinion all the time, I cannot do this video, because I won't be able to find the words. I will be afraid that I'll do the exercises in the wrong way. I will be blocked, and from fear you cannot be your best. So in order to do this spontaneous thing out of the box, I need to be okay with me and just accept that I'll be doing it my way, and that the people that will be watching this will be people that chose me to give this course. So I need to go of fear of failure and of perfectionism. I've been doing Brain Gym since I was 22. It's not so long, I'm 23 now. No, it's a long time. It's really integrated in my life, and I must trust myself and my body to know what I'm doing, even with a camera on my face. Two actually. One will be for the close-ups, and one will be for the whole body, because I'll be doing many movements. So can you see what I'm talking about here? I'm using this example because I was asked to go out of my comfort zone, and I could have easily said, okay, this is too much for me, I'm not giving this course. I'll just be writing to my students, and I either give them their money back, or we just postpone until we may do so. I don't think as an entrepreneur that's a good thing. I really don't think it is. So this was a nice incentive for me to make my training online. Now, I am not only a trainer of Brain Gym, I am a trainer of 13 courses, 13 weekend courses. I have planned all this. It's called the transformation year. I have one person that was really willing to go for this. One is not enough for me. I don't give my courses under 10 or 15 people, because I put in a lot of time and effort and energy, and I want it to be a good group, and not only for the money. The money is very important, because I put in a lot of energy and it has to be in balance. But the process that goes on within such a group is supporting each and every person in it. So I don't have to do all the work. They work together. There's this energy going on. And if it's just one person, I can't do this. But what I can do is I can videotape it all and sell it as a package. Isn't that a good idea? So I put one time all my energy in it, and I make it wonderful. And then it can be sold whenever there's someone who thinks, oh, I'm really stuck and I don't want to be a victim anymore, and now I'm going to do this transformation. Even if this means that I will be making different choices in my life, even if this means that I am responsible for my life and I cannot blame anybody else anymore. But then they can do it in their own time, and they don't have to start at the moment that I have time. So, what is happening now, so this special period, I hardly ever say the name of the virus, but the special virus period is giving many opportunities. You can look in your business, where are the opportunities? Are you with the guys and the girls that go bankrupt and are with their hands in their hair and paralyzed by fear because you see all this money going out and no money coming in, and you don't know what to do? You're fully blocked. This is what we call freeze. This is a rabbit in the field eating grass with the grass here, and then you shine your headlights on them and they stay like this with the grass. Freeze. You cannot move. That's why, for example, this course Brain Gym is so wonderful, because you just do one of the 26 exercises and you get your body moving again. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, you must know that the energy on this planet right now is throwing everybody into fear or anger. And fear makes you either run away, and running away from your business is not a good thing, because you then don't have control, you don't see what's going on, you don't see the opportunities, you just want to get away. If that is the case and you don't know how to get out of it, you can either contact me and we'll do a balance, or you can say, okay, I've tried, I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I don't think I can do this now. This is okay, I'll just get a job. If this makes you feel calm and you can restore and regain your energy and maybe just work in your business 1 or 2 or 3 hours a week and then slowly start building it up again. Meanwhile, you are safe, you have enough money to eat, you have enough money to be living in a house, then all is fine. There's no judgment there. If you start fighting, you might want to expand. Fighters, even though it's on a 3D level and it's on the ego level, can come very far. You may wonder if this is what you want, but if you're good at it, you can do it. Expansion is possible from fighters. I, for example, can look at my father. He is not alive anymore, but he was a real fighter. He was an angry man, but he was very creative, and he would smell a chance or an opportunity on the other side of the world. And he would know how to put this into a product and sell it. He was so good at this. And if you're that, not a problem either. If you're stuck if you're in freeze, please wait a couple of minutes and do the exercise with me. And remember the exercise, because you can do it every day to get unstuck. Because getting stuck is probably your way of reacting to stress. Let me see. A story came up, but it's too long, I think. We're first going to do the exercise, because if you're stuck now, you cannot even hear me. When we work with Brain Gym, we always start with the pace. I'll be doing it quickly now, and I'll be putting the link in my text below the video. There's a video where I'm doing the pace and I explain all that I'm doing. So if you like to know more of the pace, you can just click that video and watch it. It's on YouTube. So it's 4 exercises. It's 4 letters, PACE, P-A-C-E. And we read backwards. So we start with the E from energy. And energy you get from drinking water. So please drink some water. Very good. Now we go to the C. In order to learn and be able to move, you need a clear mind. Make a pistol of your hand. Find the dents under the collarbones. These are the collarbones and here are dents. Other hand you put on the rib, on the on the belly button. and just massage slowly. You may do some breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and you let go of tension. This activates the eyes, the ears, two halves of your brain, so you're able to learn new things and to automate. And it activates your hands and your legs, so you'll be able to move and act. Now we change hands. Other hand massaging, other hand on the belly button. If you're good at this, doing the two things, you can even let your eyes roll in a horizontal plane, going from the left to the right. Because when we're stuck, our eyes are in a gaze, and by doing this, we're actually inviting them to move again, so we can read or we can work on a computer. Okay, now we're going to do a cross crawl, and it looks like marching. I'm sitting down, so I'll do a little one. If you have the possibility to stand, just do it. A cross crawl, left hand goes to the right knee, and the right hand goes to the left knee. So I'll be moving this. You actually want movement from your shoulders and your hips. This way you activate all dimensions in your body. And you bring up your heart rate a little, which is good. Because now air, oxygen and nutrition can flow to the cells. This is the A, active. You need to be active. You're getting out of freeze now, automatically. Because your body is getting out of freeze, and now your mind is getting out of freeze, because your body is doing this. And now we go to the P, being positive. This means we're going out of fight flight. To do this, you're going to make your arms long, cross your hands, put your hands together, fingers in each other, and then do this. If you cannot do this, just crossing your arms is good as well. So arms long, cross together, do this. I have my left arm in front, so I'm going to cross my legs, and my right leg is in front. I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. When I breathe in, my tongue goes up to the palate, and when I breathe out, my tongue is down, and I'm going to close my eyes. If you're doing this standing up and you're not so good in your balance, just sit down. We don't want accidents. And otherwise, it's a very good exercise to balance your equilibrium. We're going to do this about 5 times. And you might feel that you're relaxing. You're letting go of all the tension in your neck and your shoulders and your back and your buttocks and your hamstrings and your calves. And when we're relaxed and no longer in fight flight, we get back our full intelligence and capacity to learn and react. And now we're in a growth mindset. Very well. Okay, for us, in order, we're now in pace. We're now in our learning rhythm. And everybody has a different learning rhythm. So you're in yours, I'm in mine. Our goal now is to be able to grow as a person, as an entrepreneur, with our businesses. In nature, when things stop growing, of course in autumn and in winter, they go in a kind of rest state. But this doesn't mean that nothing happens. In the winter, you can already see all the small little buds. This means all this energy that has been collected through the winter is ready to boost in the spring with new leaves and blossom. Okay, you're like that. So we're going into autumn and winter now. So you may take it easy a little. But this is a very creative period. You get close to yourself, to who you really are, and you get inspired. By breathing in, we call this inspiration. So you can actually, with your fantasy, pick the ideas from the air. Isn't this wonderful? So you feel inspired, and then you can grow again. So in nature, everything grows, or otherwise it dies. And we are nature too. So make sure you keep growing. Don't say when you're 18, okay, I'm ready, I'm done with school, I'll never go to school again, I'll never learn again. You'll be old very soon and die very soon. Your body may live on, but you die, and that's not what you want. That's why you need expansion. And expansion is actually fun. Okay, so expansion can be working together with somebody else. We can call this a joint venture. But you can also have a co-worker or someone who is at your same level. And a companion, I think you call it. You can scale up by repeating what you have been doing. Say you have a restaurant and this is working nicely. You can open the same kind of restaurant in another town. This is scaling up. If you're selling one product and this is going nicely and you have the website or you have the shop, why not sell a second product? Or if you have products in a shop and you want to scale to online selling, this period is a very good time for online selling. Maybe you've been holding back for a long time and now you're just going to do it. So if you feel, with all the examples I give, that you're pulling back, on the side of my body and on yours, we call the participation midline. And when you're eager and you want to learn something, you're moving forward. You want to know. It's, oh, what is this? Then you're interested. You're motivated. You start moving. When you're stuck, you're like this. You cannot move forward or backwards. And when you're frightened, you're pulling back. You do like this. And you're either doing this and pulling away, or you're saying, no, this is too difficult. I cannot do this. Or you can just say, boring, I don't like it. But of course that's not really true. You're just in a stuck state. So we're going to do a couple of exercises that are easy to follow as you see me like this. There are 26 exercises. Many are on the floor as well. And I cannot do this in my camper now, and you cannot see me then. So we're going to roll our ears, because this enhances your hearing. Not only hearing other people or through the lines or picking up information from what you're reading, but you can listen to yourself better. And there are so many good ideas coming up in your mind that you really want to hear. You might want to consider having a small notebook, and every idea that pops up, you write it down. You don't put your critical mind on it yet, because it kills everything. Your ego mind doesn't want to do anything else than what you're doing, because it wants to keep you safe and alive. And it knows that if you do this, things might go all right because you're still alive now. It's not a very adventurous mind, the ego mind. So write it down. We're going to do another exercise. We're going to put 2 fingers on our jowls. And we're going to massage very softly where our jowls come together. When you do this, you feel a muscle pushing your fingers out. Just massage this. This is the strongest muscle in your body. And when you have been in fight flight, you've probably been clenching your teeth and biting a little bit more. I heard our president said, just let us clench our teeth a little bit more. And he's actually inviting us to go more in fight flight. I don't know if that's a good idea, but by doing this very softly, not hard because this might hurt, softly, you're actually letting go of a lot of tension, and what will come then is a yawn. And this is good because you release all tension from your body. And with this yawn, you can even feel your shoulders going down. So if you have tension headaches and you feel your neck is cramped and your shoulders are like this, and you have problems with your mouse of your computer or writing even, this is very nice. So just do a couple of yawns, and if the yawns don't come by themselves, you just pretend they're coming and do with me. Very good. in order to learn and grow and have new ideas, you want your balance to be good. So we're going to use 2 hands. You put them together behind your head, so it's going to look like this. And then you're going to pull them a little bit apart, and you'll find there's a dent in your skull. So it's not a problem if you don't find it right away. Just keep your hands on the back side of your head. This will cover also the dent. But if you find it, it's very nice. So you put your hands here, put them apart a little bit. I have them, my fingers in my dent now. And this has everything to do with balance. So we're just holding on to those dents for a little bit. And we're just keeping our head still. And we think of our inner balance, and we love to get it back. Because when we have a good balance and something hits us, then we find our balance back very quickly. Or if somebody says something nasty, we find our inner balance back very fast. And if something happens in this special period, we find our balance back very fast. And when you're in balance, you're in control, because you have an overview and you think, okay, so I cannot go left, how about right? Let's go right. Okay, now we're going to wiggle our heads a little bit like this. Very good. So this is a lateral movement. If I'm now doing this with my whole body, but you can also do it only with the head. You must feel what feels good. This is what we call the Indian maybe. This is a movement that your head can make. And if this is not balanced, you'll feel nausea. But by holding these points, this will pass. Now we're going to move the yes movement. So you're moving your nose up and down. This is a very good exercise for me because I'll be on a boat Saturday evening, and I've not had a day without storm here. And I believe these boats go away, leave the harbor, even with 8 before. And I know the boat manages, but I need to manage as well. And I don't want to throw up in a boat. I don't like that. So it's good I'm working on my balance, because I need to get home, make those videos, see my clients, see my children, see my dog, see my lover. Okay, and now we're going to do the no movement. So you're turning your head. In order to have good communication with yourself and others, you need to be able to say yes, no, and maybe. Maybe is leaving the opportunity open, not saying no immediately. Very nice. Okay, so together with the pace, which were 4 exercises, we now did 3 exercises from Brain Gym. Thinking caps. This is called the reuzegeel in Dutch. I don't know what the name is in English. It's a big yawn. And we did the balance buttons. Very good. So now, do you feel like when a new opportunity comes by, maybe you can work together with somebody else, or maybe there's an investor who would like to invest in you, or maybe you can go and work a couple of days in a regular job and just make sure you have some money. Or if you really truly want to expand and you think, I have this nice cafe, and normally we sell cappuccinos and the people sit at my cafe, but I have a very good way of doing this online now, so people can order it, and the cappuccinos will be delivered at their house, or people will come to our shop and buy them outside. I can do this in many places, so I'm going to scale up. Very good. Every crisis is an invitation. It's an invitation to stop doing what you've been doing, or continue what you've been doing and just tweak it a little or expand it. but it gives you a chance to stop for a moment, think, feel inspired, come up with ideas, pick the best, and understand there's no failure. You may have 10 ideas and try 3 first, and if they didn't work, maybe the 4th will. Maybe you've heard the story of Edison, who made, amongst others, the light bulb. And while experimenting, he tried 1,000 ways to make a light bulb work. And people asked, weren't you discouraged with all the times it didn't go well? And he said no, because every time it didn't work, I knew I was closer to the solution. And I at least now know 999 ways a light bulb doesn't work. So, this is life. Life is experience. By crises and doing and experiencing things you don't like, something in you is activated, which really makes you long for a good life or a good situation or a good partner or a good company. And then you launch rockets of desire. This is law of attraction. You wish for things. And then the universe responds by giving it to you. And you just allow it to come to you. And then the beautiful thing is that you start feeling it. And even if it is not there really manifested in your life, the good feeling will hold the position that whatever wants to come to you will come to you. Yesterday I did a session about money and taking away all money blockages. And I talked about financial freedom. So when you have enough money for every month to live, you are financially free. You know what happened to me yesterday? Yesterday I got a message. And since yesterday evening, I am financially free. So thank you guys for the invitation to do this nice video and be focused on this so fully and do the balance with you, because it had a big effect also on me. So please comment below the videos and tell me what has shifted in your life since you've been watching these videos, because it cannot be any different than that good things are coming to you. And I would really like to know, because you're not only keeping me posted and making me feel very nice, because I love that you grow. This is why I do this. But you're inspiring other people as well. So you can always watch back any video you like. They're there on the internet, they're on YouTube. And I've put them in a playlist, so you can find them anytime. You just look for Movimento on the internet, and you can put Merel or Merel Slotboom or Movimento and Kinesiology in Dutch with E-I-E, Kinesiologie. So it's the same word as in English, but you don't write it with an Y, but you write it with an E, an I and an E. Okay. And you'll find me, and you can just sign in on my channel, and you'll find these wonderful playlists, and they're always there for you to help yourself. So this is my gift to you, to the world, and you may share, you may give it away to others. It's all fine. So, love to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's about flourishing. All flowers flourish. And they don't look at the other flower, how they are flourishing. They just flourish. And from flourishing come lovely seeds, and the plant grows and grows. And next year there'll be flowers again. Isn't that lovely? So see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and we'll talk about flourishing. Love you guys, and keep up the good work.